Silence hangs heavy before the violent storm breaks. The Savuti region is drying into a graveyard of bones. Hunger forces the kings to challenge a god. In the Chobe riverbed, the rules of engagement have shifted. The Marsh Super-Pride is a weapon forged by coordinated desperation. Facing them is a bull elephant, 6 tons of impenetrable defense. Today, the impossible becomes necessary. The physical disparity between the rivals is almost comical. A lioness is 300 pounds. The bull is 12,000. One-on-one, physics dictates a swift execution. But the pride fights with mathematics, not just mass. They multiply the vectors of attack to divide his attention. The bull stands motionless, a statue of gray granite. His skin is an inch thick, tough as tire rubber. He is a walking fortress of ivory and rage. One swing of his trunk could shatter a spine. He backs into a thicket to protect his blind side. He shields the soft skin of the spine from the claws. He keeps his tusks, the primary battery, facing the threat. Pride tightens the noose around him. Their retractable claws are curved like serrated steak knives. They need to bring the mountain down today. Environmental pressure is the true architect of this war. The drought has stripped vegetation and concentrated the remaining prey. Ribs are visible through the lion's dusty, tawny fur. High risk is now the only path to high reward. The air grows thin as the distance closes. The matriarch signals the flankers to move into position. Calculated risk is the only way to survive famine. Metabolic demands require a massive caloric intake immediately. There is no room for error or hesitation. The bull flares his ears, making himself look larger. This visual display usually sends predators running in fear. But the lions do not flinch or retreat. Desperation has overridden the instinct for self-preservation here. The standoff shatters with a blur of motion. The matriarch feints left, drawing the bull's heavy gaze. He turns, tusks slashing the air like scythes. It is a trap. She is merely the distraction. Behind him, two males launch a synchronized assault on the hindquarters. The strategy here is not immediate execution. It is attrition. The elephant is a biological tank, requiring immense fuel to maneuver. Every spin burns through his glycogen reserves at an alarming rate. They are weaponizing his own mass against him. Dust explodes as the bull kicks backward. A lion is clipped by the impact, sent tumbling into the brush. The force of the blow equates to getting hit by a compact car. Pain is information, and the pride adjusts the algorithm instantly. The lion recovers, shaking off the concussion to rejoin the circle. They target the Achilles tendons and delicate skin behind the knees. If they can hamstring the giant, the siege is over. The bull backs into a dense thorn bush to cover his rear. He forces the lions into the kill zone of his tusks. The heat becomes a silent, suffocating combatant in the arena. Elephants lack sweat glands, relying on blood flow to cool down. The lions keep him moving, denying him the chance to vent heat. They are boiling him alive from the inside out. The bull makes a critical tactical error. Frustrated, he breaks cover to charge a taunting subadult. His momentum carries him 6 tones forward, exposing his flank. The trap snaps shut. A male lion, heavy with muscle, leaps into the air. This is not a majestic soar. It is a desperate scramble. He latches onto the elephant's side with a sickening thud. Recurved claws, 2 inches long, anchor deep into the thick gray hide. He hangs there, 400 pounds of dead weight. He forces the elephant's muscles to compensate for the imbalance. The bull trumpets, a sound of panic and fury intertwined. He shakes violently, trying to dislodge the passenger. But the lion's grip is absolute, locked by tendon and bone. The physics of the fight shift from evasion to direct load-bearing. Now, the second phase begins, the backpack. Another lioness sees the opening and launches onto the bull's spine. The spinal column buckles under the combined vertical pressure and torsion. The bull now carries 1,000 extra pounds in soft sand. The bull's movements turn sluggish, his reactions slowed by exhaustion. The physiological debt is coming due. He stumbles. It is a micro-movement, a slight buckle of the front left knee. The pride sees it. They abandon caution and swarm the front immediately. The matriarch targets the trunk, the bull's most sensitive organ. She bites down hard. The trunk is a fusion of nose and upper lip. Packed with nerve endings, the pain is blinding and absolute. He pulls his head back, shifting his center of gravity rearward. He moves exactly where the lions are dragging him down. Gravity wins the final argument. The giant's hind legs collapse under the combined strain. The earth shudders as 6 tons of mammal slam into the ground. Dust clouds the sun, choking the battlefield. The fall is catastrophic for an animal of this size. The impact compresses the lungs against the ribcage. The bull struggles to rise, swinging the tusks in blind arcs. But the leverage is gone. The lions move from harassment to execution immediately. They do not have jaws wide enough to crush the elephant's windpipe. Oh, they resort to a gruesome alternative: occlusion. The largest male clamps his jaws over the elephant's mouth. He is not crushing bone. He is sealing the airway. It is a slow, suffocation-based termination. The bull's eyes are wide, rolling back to show the whites. The chest heaves, fighting against the weight stacked upon it. The struggle slows as the oxygen leaves the blood. The thrashing legs grow heavy and eventually still. The trunk stops flailing and falls limp. The biological machine has run out of fuel. The lions hold their grip, taking no chances with a resurrection. Their claws remain buried until the final tremor ceases. The titan has fallen. The silence that follows is louder than the roar. The dust settles over the fallen colossus, coating the victors in ash. The war is over. The work of survival begins. The Pride is exhausted, chests expanding to repay the oxygen debt. There is no celebration, just the heavy reality of calories secured. They accomplish the biological impossible, but the cost is etched in their bodies. The male who took the first kick drags his hind leg. The impact has likely fractured the tibia or torn the ligament. In this arena, the victor often bleeds out in the shadows. Breaking into the fortress is the final challenge. The elephant's skin is tough enough to turn a spear. They must find entry points where the armor is thinnest. In this heat, decomposition is a sprinter. The scent of blood travels, summoning hyenas and vultures. The cubs emerge from the brush, eyes wide at the mountain of meat. One death here ensures the survival of 20 lives. This single kill provides over 1 million calories of energy. It will sustain the Pride through the worst of the drought. This is the brutal mathematics of the Serengeti. There is no malice, only the closed loop of energy transfer. The grass fed the elephant now feeds the lion. The bull's bones will remain here for decades, turning white. They stand as a monument to the struggle. A testament to the day the kings brought down a god. Nature demands a price for life, and today the Titan paid it. In the wild, violence is not cruelty, it is the engine of evolution. The lion keeps the herd alert, while the elephant proves resilience. But hunting full-grown elephants is a symptom of an ecosystem under stress. As habitats shrink, predators are forced into desperate, unnatural conflicts. Range collapse throws the delicate balance between predator and prey into chaos. Neither species can sustain this war of attrition long term. We must protect the corridors that allow these ancient rivals to coexist. Support the African Wildlife Foundation to secure the land they call home.